am Agronel, noble destroyer.
You know, I did a movie called Wrong Side of Town, and I actually did it kind of as a favor to a friend. And I never set out to be a movie star or to be in the movies and stuff, but I did it, and I guess caught the bug. You know, this is really cool. And it was stuff, you know, and when I was with WWE, I was really limited to stuff I could do. And they were making their own films, but none of the roles were being offered to me. And I was like, you know, I'd really like to do this, explore it a little more. And so, you know, about a year before I left the company, I made up my mind, you know, I want to do this, and I want to do that. I want to do other stuff, you know, because my wrestling career is, I mean, it's lengthy. It's been 10 years now. There's other stuff I'd like to do outside the company. So that was it. And like I said, I never set out to be a movie star, but I really lucked out, and I have this crazy luck of just Forrest Gumping my way into stuff. But it was, I mean, the way I got this role was just, I was offered another film with Universal. It's a big film. It's called Man with Iron Fist. And before I did that, I wanted to get some experience, you know, in front of a camera as an actor. And so we started reaching out to find roles, and this was kind of just literally thrown in my lap with not much time to, you know, to get ready for it. But you know, they said, well, we have this part for you. Would you be interested? And I jumped all over it because I was already familiar with Scorpion King because of The Rock. And so I just jumped into it head first. Well, the cool thing about it is, you know, I've done martial arts for years. You know, I've done it for years. You know, starting when I was a little kid, like, you know, a lot of little kids doing karate. But you know, so it didn't really take all that much of preparation to get ready for this. It was kind of more just, you know, showing up and choreographing. And also, but I got to work with stunt coordinators, so they were very helpful. So I kind of, you know, without even knowing, I was already prepared for this stuff. I was already ready to go. You know, I already had the tools. I had the physical tools. Physically, I was ready, and I had already had the experience in martial arts, so I was ready. Well, that's the thing, and that's a cool thing about the character, and that's where, you know, role was actually because they, you know, they were real flexible with this character because it wasn't, you know, they made this character for me. It originally wasn't in the script, so they made the character of Agramel for me, and they were very flexible with him. And I talked to Raul. It's actually a phone conversation, and I said, you know, what if the character was this? You know, he was, you know, he was pretty much a good guy at heart. He was a soldier, but he was a good guy. He was an honorable guy. He was an honorable soldier, and that's who Agramel is. He is a very honorable soldier, but he's only as bad as the person that conjures him. And you know, Talus, played by Billy Zane, of course, is, you know, a jerk. So he conjures them. So he's, you know, there's just a little conflict there because, you know, Agramel, he's a soldier, but he's decent. He's honorable. You know, so that's, I think, what kind of made the character kind of cool.